Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
so
funny.
if the phone does go,
If the
that'll be
phone
why.
does go, so does
Mhm.
Steve.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I won't be going anywhere as in thing, but I might have to mute for a few minutes, but we'll
Oh,
be
there
fine.
you go. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
questions from the chat or something like that. See what we have to do
Hey,
there.
man, I did it twice last week
I
when you
know.
decided to just sort of pretend to freeze on me. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. I
Yeah. Like
hope.
the end of Naked Gun and Police Squad. Just don't know, like,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And then,
Alrighty.
did you hear today's Takeover Tuesday?
Man, I honestly, right? I only realized it was up 5 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I've been here all day. I haven't been out and about today. And when I get out and about, I'm like most people. I think as soon as I'm mobile, it's
Yeah,
like, ooh, what's in the podcast? And I had completely forgotten. So yeah, no, I haven't,
yeah,
but I will tomorrow. I've seen it. So we've got old Holger,
yeah.
which is very cool. Now I
Holger,
didn't. How
Holger.
good is your German then, Deej? I mean, how were you able to understand him?
I know exactly.
Pretty cool.
Exactly. We have a fresh opening coming up soon.
Which reminds me of a joke. Can I? Well, I don't know if it was a joke or not. I think I was told this by a barrister, so it must be true. So these
Oh,
are the
of course.
lawyers in the Crown Court. So it may be apocryphal.
Uh,
Apparently, John will like this one if he listens to this eventually. So there was a trial going in Liverpool Crown Court. So that's
Yeah.
the higher court in the UK, deals with the more serious matters, right? The trial going on, and for some reason they got to the day of trial, and they didn't realize that one of the defendants was German and didn't speak any English. So they needed an interpreter. So they didn't want to adjourn the trial. So a call went out through the court. Is there anyone here that speaks German? Anyone that can do it? And at the back of the court, there was a scallywag, a Liverpudlian, okay, put his hand up and said, I'll have a go, mate, I'll have a go. So he comes down, he's sworn in, and he says, right, okay. And he leans towards the defendant and he goes, what is your name? Anyway, I don't think it's true. It might be true. It was a barrister that told me.
What? Here he is.
What is your name?
This whole.
Yeah, hey, there he is. Yeah. Nice. So yes, it was quite a funny joke at the time, but there we go.
That's awesome.
No, I will listen to it. I see it's only a couple of hours long though. Deej, what happened? Normally that's just saying hello, isn't it? On a Takeover Tuesday?
Yeah, Takeover Tuesday. No, they're 2 hours, typically 2. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we go under. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it's like, no, we it might have been a little longer, but we had technical difficulties at the beginning because after last week's show, I tried to figure out what's going on with this. This Rodecaster thing is like crapping out on me. I couldn't last week's recording to transfer it to the computer because it records on a hard, like the little flash drive on here or whatever you call it. And then I tried to transfer it over. It would get halfway through the transfer and stop, so it wouldn't transfer it. So I'm checking connections. I'm doing all these things. I connected it a different way, and then I go to record with Holger, and I'm like, I got popping because I had to disconnect it, reconnect it the old way. And it's so hopefully today goes smooth.
And yet, however, you must have fixed it because I listened back to the show. I mean, I listen to the YouTube one and then I listen back to the one on Fridays as well. And the Friday one was smooth as there were no dropouts, there were no problems at all. And yet you could hear it on the YouTube one.
Yeah. So that's like I record here on the Rodecaster. And then I also we're recording here on StreamYard, and StreamYard gives us each a recording, right? And that's clean. So whatever goes out onto YouTube is after it's not from us, right? It's like we're recording right to this, and then this goes out to YouTube, so that whatever's happening to YouTube is like that's the transition from StreamYard to YouTube. So that could be, I don't know. But as you can tell, like what I used last week was the 2 tracks from StreamYard, my track and your track. Right. Typical weeks, I'll use your track from StreamYard and my track from the Rodecaster because it's cleaner. And then I also have a track for all the audio that I put in, all the sounders that I use. Those all get dropped in. That has its own track on the Rodecaster. So last week I had to actually go and manually insert each audio drop. Ooh. Afterwards. So all the little, like, you know, the reels running, I have to manually insert all that afterwards because I don't have the audio track from the Rodecaster because it's not whatever. I'm recording today. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. So who knows? But
well, no one's complaining in the chat, so I think we're okay so far.
Yeah.
Because they're not backwards and coming forwards, Deej. If we don't provide the quality they're used to, they will riot.
Well, and that is, we've said that before. That before. It's like, it's a good sign when people are like, this sucks. This isn't good, blah, blah, blah. Because normally it is a good, you know, quality audio and whatever. So, and supposedly StreamYard upped their video quality too. So I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it when I signed in. So yeah, it looks good.
Picture, color.
Yeah. Okay, well, fair play. Yeah, it does. I think I'm not sure. I can't tell it from here because the screen's not calibrated. It's a bigger screen, but it's it's on whatever settings it came out of the box with. So I wouldn't tell it on here, but hopefully when I watch back on my phone or whatever, I'll be able to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Now I know you've had a rough week, Deej, so I'm not gonna ask you how you're doing because I know the answer.
Doing great now.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, man. After that, it's we're here to have some fun and talk nonsense for a couple of hours and put the world to rights.
This is all business.
That's mildly threatening. This is business. Now, Deej, can I ask you this then?
Absolutely.
Where is Northampton in Massachusetts?
Northampton.
Is it close to you? Yeah,
no.
Far away from you.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
Why are you headed there?
Yeah. Funny enough, I've got a connecting flight. No,
because I'll probably be there before you.
Yeah, I'll bet you. Yeah, no doubt. So there's been a weird thread going on Twitter last couple of days of bad commercial theaters. But when I say bad, I don't mean the sound wasn't great or the picture wasn't great. It's flea pit theaters, like really bad ones.
Okay.
And someone, the one that people have adjudged the winner it was literally earlier this evening, and it's in Northampton in Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
And it's like anyone that's listening, if you're in the mood when you've got a minute, don't obviously leave the show. We don't want that. But anyone who's got a minute wants to go to my Twitter feed and have a look at it. And it's like people are saying it's like the Blair Witch Theater. Like it's kind of in a basement. It's pitch black. There's sort of really sort of wooden seating, or sort of looks like anyway. And then there's a small screen right up high on the wall. And it looks gruesome. Now, the reason I thought you might know where it is Greg, as we have been talking about, retweeted it. And I thought, therefore, he must have known where it was.
I know where Northampton is. I mean, it's not close to us, though. It's,
okay.
I mean, as far as things around here, it's not close. But it's like, I want to say like maybe an hour and a half away.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to bring it up so you'd even be able to see it, really. But it's an absolute dive. It really is. The Pleasance. It's closed now, so we can say kind of what it's like. I don't know if you can. Yeah, if you can see it there. That gives you some idea of what it's like. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at the state of that.
Yeah, I'm going to try to open Twitter now.
I wouldn't want to share it on the screen because I'll knacker the feed.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid. I don't want to open it on my laptop. I'm like, I'll just check it out this way.
Yeah, but anyone that wants to see what we're talking about, if you go onto my Twitter feed, it's only from like about an hour ago. This place is an absolute dive. It has closed, so we're not besmirching, we're not harming anyone's business. That's already happened.
Oh, wow.
But boy,
Little theater.
That's the one. You got it. Look at the state of that.
Wow. The bench seats.
Yeah, imagine paying money for that.
Nope. Oh, my God. That looks like you're going to be tortured.
This is it. Someone said, I think I can see the Blair Witch in the corner.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, imagine walking into that.
Yeah, going down those stairs. I feel like take your ticket and say, first rule of Fight Club.
Yeah. Put your head between your knees and kiss your,
goodbye.
I
was going to the movies. I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, what a place.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point asking for the Atmos Theater there.
Yeah.
It's just holes in the ceiling, people shouting.
Does it have speakers?
But yeah, so there's been a thing on the last couple of days. People have been putting up pictures of bad commercial theaters, like real flea pits. And that one I think has been adjudged the winner, and now I can see why.
Yeah, big time. That's awful.
I'll never complain about the quality of
I think
my local Water Village cinema again.
I think that's why they do that. You're like, you think you got it bad? Here you go. I did see that the other day. When it was a thing on Twitter, one of those feeds, like, you think you have it bad, like running like a hot shower was like 50 years ago. It was invented like 50, 60 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it was like, if you think about it, like 100 years ago, people didn't even experience it, wouldn't even know what it was. And like now you're like, I just need a hot shower. And it's like, we take it for granted. It's like, we're getting soft.
Plumbing. Yeah, indoor plumbing. That would have only been in the UK. I mean, my mum and dad can remember having what they used to call the outhouse. And so they're already talking a generation above you and I.
Oh yeah.
And they remember growing up in a house where the toilet was at the bottom of the garden. Yeah. In a little shack. So we take all that for granted now. I mean, you don't look for a new house. You go, oh look, it's got toilets indoors.
Indoors, yeah. No, I have family up in Nova Scotia. And we used to go up there, and one of the places we went to had an outhouse, no indoor plumbing. And it was like, go out there by the river, and it was like backed up to the river. Huh?
In winter as well. I mean, that's no joke, isn't it? Up there. Goodness me. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you hear the stories in Australia, of course, out in the outback where that happened, where black widow spiders would make their homes in the outhouses, so people would sit on the toilet and get bitten. And never make it back to the house. So, what a way to go, funny. As it were.
Yeah. Funny. One other thing I read yesterday on Twitter, and I literally like snapped back, and I'm like, I'm pretty decent with numbers, like perspective and everything. Like, okay, this is this much. And, it was a really quick one. It's like, the difference between 1 million and 1 billion. It was real easy. It was like 1 million minutes ago was 2023. A billion minutes ago was the Roman Empire. Yeah. I was like, what? It's like, wrap your head around that. It's like 1 million minutes ago was 2 years. 1 billion minutes ago was like 2000. That's insane. It's like, is that an English or an American billion? Oh boy, they're different. They are different. Are they? Isn't it? I think isn't an American billion is 100 million, and then an English billion is 1,000 million or something like that. Yeah, maths is not my strong suit. But it's one of those. It is different. It is different. The English and American billions are different. I can't remember exactly why, but yeah. I thought it was always just a thought, because you can have a million. It's a million. It's 1 million, isn't it? Or isn't it 100 million? Oh God, man! See, this is it. I think a billion is like, because you can have 900. Would it be that much? You can have 900. It's 1,000. I think it's 1,000. It's 1,000 billion, because you can't have 1,000 million. You have 900 million, and then you get to billion. So 1,000 and then maybe 10,000. They are different. I know they're different. Someone look it up. Someone search it up. There's someone. So you can have 10,000 million. That's a number. Yeah. So I like I said, I know they're different, but I don't know. Why I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check with my accountant. Yes. Which do I have? I remember working out like the lottery, the thing of winning the lottery, the odds of winning the lottery here was something like 14 million to 1. Yeah. Right? And I remember thinking, right, so, and the way I rationalized that, and again, this may be my maths being wrong, I don't think it is. So it was like something like having 14 kilometers, or 14 kilometers stretched out on a ruler, right? So a 14 kilometer long ruler, and you coloring in 1 millimeter of that 14 kilometers, and the odds are you selecting that millimeter in that entire time. Right. I remember thinking, that kind of put it into perspective as well. And that's just million, let alone billion. Little. But like, if the odds are like, right, there we go. Paul's a bit more. He's the guy I thought would come up with the right answer on this. So it wasn't the English billion, a million, and now we've agreed that's just silly. It's 1,000 million everywhere. I'll check. Well done, Paul. Good man. Yeah, exactly. It's like I just know that like my billion is probably the same as your billion. It just starts with a zero. It's like I have 0 billion. It's like
yeah, I'm nowhere near getting to it. Yeah, well, quite. Yeah. And yet, imagine. So, is it Elon Musk who's got a $1 trillion package with Tesla?
I think he's got offered. I don't know if he has it.
$1 trillion.
Trillion. Does it matter at that point?
No. Well, quite. This is the thing. It's just
like, what are you gonna do?
Just means nothing, does it? Eventually, it just doesn't mean anything.
No, it's competitive.
So there we go. Oh, Paul says he's correct. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, good man. Well done, Paul. All right, nice.
Which doesn't happen often.
But yeah, no, fair enough. But yeah, like I said, we'll settle for a small chunk of that, but not too small.
Yeah. I'll take 1% of 1% of a billion.
Yeah.
So I go to patreon.com/Brightside Home Theater.
Yeah. So Captain's got to agree on a squillion.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so those theaters they look horrendous. And if anyone's got some more, chuck them onto Twitter because I'd like to see them. It's all good. So all right, should we start the show then so we can say hi to everyone because we've got a fair few people popping in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
let's do it. Where is this thing?
We are Brightside Home Theater.
Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome, hey home theater nerds all the way in Vietnam.
I forgot.
Welcome to the Brightside Home Theater Podcast. The home theater podcast, it's all about the experiences, the sights, and where's that button?
The sounds.
And whatever the Vietnamese word is for scenes.
There we go.
Oh man, I forgot, Deej. I completely forgot.
How'd you forget?
Remembered. Oh man, it just slipped my mind. My mind is very slippery.
Yeah.
Right. So let's share the wealth then, Deej.
Yeah.
Why don't we start like that?
With a start like that, I was wondering if you remembered. Yeah. So with our new, what do you call it? With a podcast, the host and the analytics and stuff. Now I could see how many countries we're in. And as of a few minutes ago, well, last week, and it's still holding at 60 countries. We are now in 60 countries around the world, and the latest one is Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, so I texted you guys, told you guys, and I texted my dad, who was in Vietnam.
When you texted him?
Huh? He wasn't there when I texted him,
right,
but he was in Vietnam when he was a kid. So, or 22, yeah.
That's a kid. Kid.
And so I told him, I was like, and I was telling Holger this too, and I was like, I go, it's pretty funny. I go, because like my family doesn't understand. I'm like, we're not huge or anything, right? But we are around the world and stuff, and they're like, oh, that's a cute little podcast. I'm like, that's not cute little, but it's cute. I get it. In the grand, Joe Rogan, this is cute. Right? But to my family, I'm like, it's not just this. It's just not me and Steve recording ourselves here, So I told him, I'm like, yeah, we now have listeners in Vietnam. And it's like, so he said he wanted me to do a shout out to XUA at Juan Luke. Juan Luke? I don't know how to say it. Lock. XUANLOC. That's where he was.
What you said?
Yeah, exactly. It's like Swan Lock or something like that. That's where he was. I meant to look it up and the pronunciation for it, but that's where he was. And but yeah, he's like, shout out to them. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll be pleased to hear that.
Yeah, exactly. So
see what came to my mind was Forrest Gump. We were always looking for some guy named Charlie.
Yeah.
We never did find him. That's brilliant. No, it's awesome. Yeah, fair play, man. Yeah, Vietnam, awesome. Well, hello to you, and if you're listening and you're in the chat, then say hello.
Because
it's very cool.
But that's what I thought you were saying before when we were talking about doing my Takeover Tuesday today. Because it was my dad's like, I go, yeah, I'm in 60 countries around the world, and he goes, you speak all those languages? I was like, yeah, Dad. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes.
Like, no, we hired an interpreter.
Yes, yeah. Oh man, no, that is awesome. Yeah, 60 countries, man. But
Isn't
we're
that
still
crazy?
waiting for the penguins. We've not made it until we get the penguins. Until we get the Arctic or indeed Antarctic. We've not yet made it. We can retire happy once the penguins join in.
So funny. That's crazy.
Right, let me say hi to everyone in the chat. Then.
Yeah,
Let's say
chat.
So Rach was first in this evening, according to my thing there. So hey, Rach, I know she's in. So fair play. Steve Att's in as well. Hey, Steve. Paul's in. Paul Frederick. So PF himself. He's in. TSG's in. Local boy who watched the original The Running Man this week. So fair play to him. He says this. He's interesting. He says, what was cool was seeing if I could see what the prizes were when they hand them out. You could totally see a Gundam box. Yeah, I missed that. I mean, I saw the prizes, but I couldn't say I know what they were. So anyway, Mikey's in. Hey, Mikey Schramm. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
Holger's in. Is it Holger then or Holger? Am I saying it wrong? Is it a soft
I was
G
saying
or hard
Holger
G?
I was saying Holger when I was talking to him, so he never corrected me. So maybe I'm
being polite.
Exactly.
So Captain's in as well, who is asking if 400 euros is good for X-Real 1 glasses. So I told him to just make sure it's the newer models, and yes, it is. And Scruffy's in. Hey, Scruffy. Dominic's in. Bonsoir, Dom. How you doing, buddy? Who, by the way, actually, I need to say thanks to Dom. He recommended a horror movie this week that I had not seen. Together, which is a freaky body horror movie that came out in 4K on Monday. So I will be picking that up and hopefully reviewing that for next week.
Oh, I did. So I thought you were going to say you'd seen it by now.
No. He only recommended it to me like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And Amazon didn't have it, so I've got to go to an actual store and buy it. DJ, I mean, what is going on? Yeah,
that's Holger and I discussed that. Going to the store, actually.
Yeah, so that I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow if I get a chance. So then who else we got? So Jordan's in. Hey, Jordan. Greg's in as well, saying good afternoon. Hey, Greg.
Greg.
Hope the nerves aren't kicking in too much, buddy. Not long to wait now.
Not much longer.
Not much longer. Yeah, man. DJ's been showing me pictures. I'm just saying. I'm not saying what. I'm just saying he's showing me pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Hurt's in. Hey, Paul. And who else have we got? I saw a number of others. And I said we said hi to Holger, didn't we, Holger? Anybody? And Old School Kung Fu Films is in. We may have some things for you to talk about, so hang around. Here's a new one. Hello from Nova Scotia, Woozy 001.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, man.
All right, I've been up there, as I said earlier. That's awesome.
Yeah, and everyone's saying hello to them before we did. Sorry, Woozy. Apologies.
Nice.
Yeah, the chat's all said hello to them before we did. That's not good.
I have
Eddie
family
Trochet's in. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? Hopefully with indoor plumbing. And then Darth Brockstar's in as well. Hey, Steve.
I mean, that's right, buddy?
So gang's all present and correct. So looking good.
Dom saying Holger, DJ, great Takeover Tuesday, super entertaining. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, Holger was awesome. It was awesome.
I'm looking forward to that. That'll be on my drive-in in the morning when it's still dark.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but we wrap the whole thing up. He gives me like we talk about his home theater and where it is and how it's one of the best, no excuses. I want a home theater and I'm putting one in my house. I don't care what I gotta do. It's going in there. I loved it. I lost it. I was laughing so hard. I was like, this is awesome. I love it. And I was laughing so hard. I go, I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, this is great.
Nice one. Nice one. Like it. All right, good, man. No, that's cool. All right. Well, like I said, I will be putting that on in the morning. I look forward to watching that. That will be good.
Yeah. It's a quick 2 hours.
There we go. So if it's bad traffic, that's probably how long it'll take me to get into work.
Exactly. There you go.
Keep me going. All righty. All right. So, and have you managed to catch some stuff this week?
I did. I went to the movies, caught one.
Oh,
that
I know what it must be then.
No,
Mhm.
you don't.
No. Oh,
No,
okay.
It's,
Oh.
I bet you don't know what it is because
Hmm.
it's one that I was really looking forward to. We'll leave it at that for now.
Oh, I think I might know what it is then in that case. It's not the one that I saw in the theaters.
Huh?
It's not the one that I saw then.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Another
that
one for your dad.
I should have seen that one.
No, man. Wasn't
No,
easy.
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that. We'll get to
No,
it. It wasn't
okay.
that bad.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no, okay. Well, can
So-
we start, if we're going to jump into it, can we start with one from last week that you
Yes.
asked me to watch and I have watched?
Oh, you want to start with that?
Should we start with it? Well, we might as well. Yeah. We'll keep going with
Yeah.
that. So I'll I call it buses is why I think of it. I call
This-
it buses. Yeah. Because that's the plural of bus.
Oh god.
Pluribus. Yeah, anyway,
This,
right.
this is yeah, okay.
That's how my
That's-
mind wanders during these
This
things.
day is getting
Okay. So this is buses. On Apple TV, 4K, UHD, all the Dolbys, as John always says, which I absolutely love. And so as of last week, previously on the Brightside Home Theatre, so Deej had you seen episodes 1, 2, and 3 last week, Deej, or was it 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I'm
Oh,
now all
right,
caught up, yeah, with 3,
Yeah.
4.
Fine. Now, and I hadn't, so I hadn't seen any of it, and but I have now caught up, and I've seen all 4 episodes.
Okay.
So, it took me a little while to kind of get into it, I would say,
Mhm.
and I'm still not entirely sold on the premise and the series
Really?
itself. However, I am very much looking forward to watching episode 5. So clearly it's working its thing. I do want to continue watching. And I have to say, I have thought probably more about this
Mhm.
than I think any series this year in terms of kind of
Yeah.
what does it mean
Exactly.
in terms of so in that respect, it has been successful.
yes.
But I think that the way it's telling the story is not quite on, for me at the moment, I would say. But it's intriguing, certainly.
Oh.
And this thing about what it means to be human and all this kind of stuff, and is this, what is life? What's it for? What's the purpose of life? And I'm sure I've read somewhere that the purpose of life is to struggle, to overcome, to succeed. Which this series, if it is what it says it is, removes all that.
Right.
And so I must admit, so I have been thinking about that quite a bit and thinking, what is the point if we all have what we want and we're all happy? What is the point of it all? And so that's been frying my brain a bit this week. And that is an interesting thing to ponder. Yeah, absolutely. I can't work out whether perhaps the whole thing is just a treatise on malignant narcissism. The whole world exists to make me happy, and if I'm not happy, the whole world shouldn't be happy. And I wonder if there's a bit of that as well.
Right.
But as I said, what it means to be human is an interesting thing, and is something that I've been thinking quite a bit about.
Yeah.
So interesting in that respect, even though, as I said, perhaps not quite the story that I would like.
It's definitely like water cooler talk. There's and like even in your own head, you watch an episode and you're just like you said, it's like you can't stop. At least for me, I can't stop thinking about it. The ramifications, it in all directions. And we're sitting here dancing around it because we don't want to spoil it for anybody. But it's it is just. I don't know. It's like the synopsis that's up here right now. It's like the most miserable person on earth must save the world from happiness. I don't think she's the most miserable person.
No, I didn't get that impression either.
No. But it's a good way of putting it because in comparison now she is, and it's like there's so many tangents you can go off talking about this show.
Yeah.
It's would you say it's probably one of the most unique? Have you thought?
Well, it's what happens if you flip the traditional version of the apocalypse
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and that generally, zombie apocalypse, whatever it might be, but the traditional version
Doesn't
of the
have to have
apocalypse-
zombies, Steve.
Well, it should though. But anyway, but the traditional version of the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse, the takeover, the alien invasion, and I'm, spoiler free because it's probably not that. All right, but
Yeah.
whatever the tradition, this is in the trailer anyway. So whatever the traditional version of the takeover, the end of humanity, the colonization, this is the antithesis of that. So these are not the we're going to kill you all. These are the we're here to help. It seems. All right, maybe. So that is interesting, and that definitely is unique. This is what's the opposite of every other apocalyptic movie you've ever seen or colonization film. It's always, run and hide. It's awful. Look, we're going to kill you all, and we're going to, that's not this. So it is unique, and as I said, it is intriguing, and it does raise questions. And as I said, I have been mulling them over all week about this, and I find myself though pushing at the edges of it quite a bit. I want to know what's going on in the next street. I want to know what's going on out of her purview. I want to know what it is get answered to a certain extent in the last one with the lights.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to push at what I can't see. I want to know what are they doing when they all turn up in the trucks. Well, what were they doing 5 minutes before that?
Nothing.
Where did they get all these people? And I'm fascinated.
But that's just
about
it.
that.
It's like what I think is amazing is like it's so much. Like imagine being one of the knowing everything. It's just insane. Like if you think about it, it'd be like, again, like I said, I don't want to spoil it or anything like that, but there's some lines in there that you're like, oh my God. Like she says to one when they're sitting around the table about the son. You mean your son? That because they don't want her to swear. This isn't a spoiler, but don't swear. My son's here. But the reply to that, oh, your son that knows. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Right.
There are some mind-blowing lines in it. What is it? You got suffering from heat exhaustion? Says who? Every doctor in the world.
Right.
I thought that was kind of cool. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the drone. Yeah, there's a drone up there. It's like, it's like, and they're just like, hi. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
insane.
It is. So it's as I said, not quite kind of thing, but as I said, I've never taken my eyes off it, and I have seen them, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Now, in terms of the video, the video and audio, the video is beautiful for a streaming. I mean, it's lovely. Some of that I think is the cinematography, if not a lot of that. I mean, the way that Vince Gilligan just, he does this. He did it with Breaking Bad as well, where he just plants the camera far back and you just get this beautiful wide shot of sometimes something as mundane as a street, but it just looks so good. And of course, someone who's never been to Albuquerque, New Mexico, I've never been there. I do like the houses. I do like those kind of colored houses. They're very cool. Anyway, but I love how that looks, and it does. And again, the image quality on it is superb. I do like the playfulness of the sound. It is fun. I mean, again, one of the funniest lines, the guy hanging upside down from the thing, we're okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dangling like that. And all that's in the overheads, Sorry, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And the sparks, the sparking thing is going all around the room, all in the different speakers and all in the overheads, which was quite fun. So it is playful audio, which I quite like. I like it when it does that. And because I always think when it does that, it's doing it just for us. Just for us people with the Atmos,
absolutely.
Speakers, so we now get all this kind of stuff moving around.
Yeah.
It's an interesting series. It's one that you're not going to forget. You're absolutely going to be talking about it. But as I said, I think I'll be curious to see where it goes. I don't know how they're going to get multiple. Well, I'm surprised how they're going to get multiple seasons out of this. All I can assume is they're going to follow different people of those 11 or however many there are.
Yeah,
because they hinted that in the last one. Yeah.
Well, they're hinting at a few other things too. I don't know if you've seen the latest one, but they're hinting at some other things possible too. And it's
Yeah. So we'll see. But so it's interesting. I'm not sold. But it is at least, it's an interesting premise. And as I say, you can discuss it forever. But as I've discovered, trying to discover it with someone, talk about it with someone who hasn't seen it is a lost cause. Trying to explain it to them, they're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. There's too many details that I think it's still being explained to, like, that's why, like, even like you said, like some of those lines that are like really good lines, but they kind of open your eyes to something that you might have understood, but maybe you didn't just get the magnitude of it. Right. And you were like, oh my God, they're right. You know, like that too. And you're like, oh my, it's just crazy. It's, and it, yeah. So I do think it's, I wonder if they're going to use it, but it's a weakness of them. Like you just yell at them.
Yeah, they're not the strongest of. Yeah, they're not the strongest of invaders, are they? If they are indeed invaders, I'm not sure it's that simple. I don't think it is. But there's a whole. But that again, I mean, if you really want to push it, they could. You know, that's a whole series in and of itself.
Yeah.
There's another side to it that's just not there. You'll never look at a box of donuts in a workplace the same way again. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It was
a clean freak's worst nightmare.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it just so good.
Yeah, Paul says he's definitely starting it straight after the show. You'll like it, Paul. You will, because you know, if you want something that'll engage your brain, it does raise questions, and they're interesting questions.
Yeah.
And again, absolutely. Again, what it means to be human, what is the point of life, what is the purpose of it? Yeah. And again, I don't know where I read it, Deej. I read it somewhere that it was the purpose of life is to struggle, you know, to succeed. I mean, that's evolution, certainly, right? Because it's, you know, the survival of the fittest. You know, only the strong survive.
But I think that's
interesting.
Yeah, exactly, because we say that because of our struggle.
Yeah.
Right. If you eliminated it, maybe there's a new purpose to life, right? You could do more with it. Exactly.
What would that be? This is the thing. Like, it's like,
it's crazy. Because it's one of those things that, like, it makes people throughout history stand out, like a Da Vinci or something, where they invented stuff and did things that nobody else could imagine. Right. So we're so used to our lives the way they are, that to the point of like, what's the purpose of life? Life is struggle. If you're not struggling, you'll find a struggle, because that's the purpose of life. But that's because we struggle, because we work. It's like we're trying to be better. We're constantly trying to improve. That's the struggle. Right. But what if that could be taken care of? Like, it's not a struggle. It's just, you know, we're going to, and now you can focus your energy elsewhere. And what are we capable of? That's the question. It's like, you can't imagine it, because we literally can't imagine it, because we're struggling.
But you wouldn't strive to do something different if you've got everything you want. But, you know, say necessity is the mother of invention.
Correct.
So the idea being, so it
used to be. Now it's laziness, but okay.
True.
It literally is. It's like, I want to do less, so what can I get that'll help me do less?
Yeah, less exertion. But if all that goes, though, so if that's the end of it, so if the idea is you take that away, everything you want, you've got it. Even if you didn't know that's what you wanted, you've got it. Now you are happy. That the suggestion being, I don't know, what is it? Is it going to be the dopamine is always there? It's
right.
There's no rise and fall. Dopamine is at this level. It's up here all the time.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's anything else. It's the thing. Then that's that. If you've got everything you want, then that's the end of that, isn't it? If you're happy where you are, then that's it.
Well, but the other part is if you're always happy, then there's no dynamic. To have true happiness, you have to have sadness, right? And it's like, you know, better to have loved and lost, right? Topical, right? It's like you have to experience those things, and that's what makes it. If everything's flatlined, that's not even eventually. That's just you're now being. So
is that not what this is? I mean, this
exactly.
Is the
we don't know.
So it's interesting. Like I said, what it means to be human, what the purpose of life is. But if then evolution stops, what happens then? You know, and why would you go, right, well, we're going to strike out into the stars? Why? You don't need to. You've got everything you want, literally, right here.
Yeah.
So, interesting philosophical questions that then, but I'm not, I think the answer is probably scarier than not having the answer, if that makes sense. Because you're just thinking, well, that's the end of that. There is no purpose to it anymore. We're, it's like, again, I say on this, you have too much chocolate cake. Well, because after a while you feel sick.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the thing, isn't it? You could have too much of a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You need,
So,
need dynamics.
Is the nature of this, do we think that humans will rebel because of human nature? Not because of anything. They will fight against it. Someone mentioned the Matrix in the chat. Remember they said that there were 6 previous versions of the Matrix that didn't work because we made it too perfect.
Yeah, because they fought against it. Yeah, I thought that watching the show as well. I don't know who said it in the chat. I didn't see it there.
Yeah,
but
sorry,
I was the same thing watching the show.
Paul
I'm
said it. Yeah.
This was brought up. Yeah, so it's Paul. That's a good answer too. You go out of the universe and you find new problems.
But you don't feel that compulsion if you've got everything you want.
Well, yes and no. It could help the longevity. Like planet's not going to last forever. Sun's got a lifespan. Everything has a lifespan. So if you literally wanted the species to survive, you need to be able to get off planet because planets have a lifespan. To us, it doesn't seem like anything because it's billions of years. But eventually, if we could survive the billions of years, we're going to have to get off the planet. Just ask Clark.
Is that going to be the English billion or the American billion?
Yeah, as we went over earlier, they've been combined.
Squillion.
Yeah, squillion. There you go. So.
But yeah, so like I said, it's an interesting show. I am enjoying it, and it does look and sound great. So even if it occasionally perhaps wobbles a bit, I think the home theater side of it is awesome.
Yeah, it's enhanced.
Don't get away from that.
Was it enhanced
By the delivery system? I think it was. Yes.
There you go. All right.
Forget Kaleidoscape. That should be our drinking game.
What? Oh, yeah.
Every time you say enhanced by the delivery system, have a pint.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
But there we go.
All right. All right. What do we want to do next? Let's see.
So, go for it. What have you got?
I only have a few. All right. Well, I only have I have 3. 2 of them are combined, but let me do this.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, Mr. Briggs, you didn't. You're the one that saw it. How did I know? How did I know when I saw the advert to this, when I put on buses, that you would be the one that would watch this?
Oh God! How do you
hang your head in shame?
Hang my head in shame. What show am I on? Right side. There is no shame.
Oh, come back midway. All is forgiven. Right.
Oh God! All right, here we go. Nice. All right. The follow-up to the Stone Cold Classic. The Family Plan. Here is the Family Plan 2.
Yeah, coming soon to #Dork.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So yeah, Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Monaghan. Oh yeah, what's his name? Kit Harrigan. Oh, it's right there. There we go. It's written right there on the screen.
Yeah. Kit Harington. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kit Harington. So yeah, he was actually pretty. He was actually pretty good. He was pretty funny. Yeah. So if you saw the Family Plan, really no need to see the Family Plan 2.
You do surprise me.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Was it?
It was fun. It was funny at times. Ridiculous. It's I mean, it was just fun. You know, it's supposed to be a holiday treat or whatever, and it barely had that. It's like, luckily everywhere they go it snows, so they can make it seem like Christmas. And Mark Wahlberg is aging. But yes.
And it's 4 a.m. wake ups.
Yeah. And it's just I don't know. Home theater wise, it was
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I remember saying that about the first one. I think the first one, John really liked it. And I was like, it was good, but I wasn't like crazy about it. I mean, it was just, the whole thing. And this one is much of the same. and it's the family gets in on it. There's some good funny lines with the daughter's got a boyfriend and stuff like that, and when they meet him, Michelle Monaghan's character is pretty funny. It's like even Wahlberg is pretty good, but the acting is a little in the story. You're like, oh, okay, all right, but it's just.
And I see they've gone to London this time.
Yeah. The daughter. It's what I was thinking watching this whole thing is like it was like Christmas Vacation wrapped up with like a European Vacation,
but nowhere near as good as either. Surely.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely not.
Ooh,
but
talking of which, Steve, just whilst you raise that, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
the one I've seen obviously a couple of times now.
Yeah, since your birthday, you
Clark
should have seen
Griswold's. So Rusty.
Yeah.
In that,
that's
you know who that is, don't you? Yeah. I only realized that this week. Yeah, only realized.
Oh, really?
This week. Yeah,
just dawned on you this week. Oh yeah, that was him as a little kid.
Yeah, Leonard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
that was Sheldon, young Leonard.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you got that was what 89. I think Christmas Vacation was 89.
Yeah, around that, wasn't it? Must have been.
Yeah. He was just a kid. But yeah, that was.
Okay, anyway, sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry.
Yep. No, I knew where you were going right with it. Yeah, so there was one scene, I can't remember where it was. It was towards the end, maybe 3/4 or 2/3 into the movie, something like that, where there was some really nice bass, like a bass sweep that was really nice. And I was like, whoa, it was really cool. Other than that, it was just, it did keep me entertained though. I will say that. Like, I was like, all right, when they just ramp up the ridiculousness. And you're like, how are they getting out of this? How is this going to happen? You figure it out fairly quickly, but you're like, but my part of like figuring it out, I was like, all right, so what's that mean? Who's that person? Like that. And if you'd seen it, I'd be able to tell you, but I don't want to spoil it. It's such a great giveaway.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't take it in, Steve? You didn't. You weren't intrigued?
No, I'm fine, thank you. When I saw the trailer, I thought, Deej, Mark Wahlberg in it, Deej. Just straight away. As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh man.
Oh God. Yeah.
There we go. Man, hey man, I get it.
It's an hour and 46 minutes, hey. Free. Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, man.
Free.
It's Kit Harington I feel sorry for. I mean, you'd like to think that he had there was a future ahead of him at one point after Game of Thrones, but it all seems to have kind of gone away.
Yeah, he did. Eternals, and now this.
Yeah, well, he did. He was in.
He did a show
Pompeii as well, wasn't he? With Kiefer Sutherland, he did that as well, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then he's had a couple of little bit parts here and there, but I feel a bit sorry for him because he was great in Game of Thrones. At any point in this, bearing in mind where it's set, does he say winter's coming?
No.
Does he say no? Oh, what? No. And they didn't say that. I mean, just what?
I mean, he has the accent. He's all
It's
all that. But the picture is awesome. The sound is good, but it's not like, I mean, you're not going to be wowed by either, but you're not going to be disappointed by either.
Oh, okay. Well.
The story you might be disappointed with. Unfortunately, the enhancement isn't really enough to make you go, "Wow, I got to see that." So
you're right. I won't be disappointed in it because I won't be watching it. But anyway,
this you won't watch. The other one, you saw the trailer, whatever movie that was, you hated it.
Red Sonja.
And then watched it. We're like, I hated the trailer. Now I really hate the movie. Isn't that what the trailer's for?
Oh yeah. I should have learned. Learned.
God. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So there you go. Right. Family Plan 2.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Right
Let's get this back to what would you like to do to
could I do the Netflix one? The at the top, along the top there. That's it. I think you just got it over there. Yeah. John mentioned this as well, so we'll do this. I
should have taken in a couple episodes of this instead.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, I should have.
Okay.
Kind of ran out of time, but okay. There we go.
Life.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then. So this then is the brand new-ish Last Samurai Standing on Netflix. Slightly odd. It's in 4K, Dolby Vision, as you can see, but only 5.1. So, and that resolves as PCM 5.1, although it upmixes to neural surround on my system. So a little bit odd. I don't know. I haven't quite worked out, Deej, why it is they spend all this money on 4K and Dolby Vision and then just give you, subpar audio. I don't get that because they've spent some money on this series as well. So anyway, so the story goes, we're in ancient Japan. It's a sort of ish true story jumping off point, which is there was this huge battle in feudal Japan, and this battle was the end of the samurai. Essentially, they were. It's a bit like the end of The Last Samurai, with Tom Cruise. It's kind of like that. So there is a ginormous battle during which the samurai think they've won. This is all right at the very beginning, where they think they've won, but they are being led like lambs to the slaughter with modern weaponry, i.e., Gatling guns and cannons, and they are all laid waste. And what we then have is that samurais then are deemed to be illegal. You're not allowed to own a sword because they fear the samurai will rise up against the prevailing government of the day. So what happens, though, is that then they hit an economic recession. There are people just got no money, no food. Cholera is rife. And against that backdrop, then you have these samurai that are basically find themselves no longer wanted. And that's where our story begins. And we encounter one particular samurai. That's the chap there on the picture. And who one day, whilst literally begging for food from someone who has money, is given a newspaper which is advertising a tournament. And the tournament is they're summoning all these samurai to a particular location at midnight. And they are told that they are going to take part in a game. It sounds Squid Game, kind of is, kind of isn't. And the idea is they have to get through a particular number of checkpoints to get to Tokyo, and they have to have a certain number of tags to get there. And you get the tags by killing each other. So each checkpoint has another certain number, and if you don't get those, then you don't make it. You can't quit once you know about the game. You can't tell anyone about the game, and it then becomes a samurai free-for-all. And if that sounds cool, it should, because it is. So
it's kind of like a long walk with swords.
You know what? Fair enough. Although there's more violence in this than even the long walk. Way more violence.
Well, it's got swords.
It has got swords. But what it does have, though, also is what is ultra cool about this series, and it is cool, is that every type of samurai you can think of, every type of armor, every type of weapon, every type of thing that they had back then, including ninja, suddenly find themselves fighting one another. It's like, it's like being back as a kid again, having all your toys fighting one another, all the different action figures. It's like that. So you've got the big giant sort of samurai, you've got the really small kind of lithe samurai. They've all got the different types of weaponry. And so it tells this story across 6 episodes. It's not 10, I thought it was, it's only 6. And it tells this story about survival and kind of what they have to do. And it's action packed, and there's blood and guts aplenty because there's swords. And it's really good and really enjoyable and a very easy watch. There is politics in there. There's machinations because of the person that's behind all this may or may not be trying to stage a coup, and it's all kind of, and so there are governmental machinations in the background, but they never spend so long on that you start getting bored as to the main story. Before 5 minutes is gone, another big battle, another big fight. And it's really well staged, really well choreographed. It's really, really good. The 6 episodes of this flew by. In fact, I watched them in, I think, like a day and a bit, maybe not even that. It just, blink and they're gone. And I watched them all in the cinema room. There were no glasses here. I watched the whole thing on that. And it's really, really good, really enjoyable. So I thought it was great. Looks fantastic. They've spent a lot of money on this. So it's all razor sharp. As I said, 4K, HDR, looks good. Loads of blood and guts and everything else, as I said, and all looks and resolves really well. The shadow detail is really good. Lots of it takes place at night. It's all great. The sound, though, for me, is a bit of a bust. I was disappointed in the audio on this. Yeah, because the opening is a bit like a kind of feudal version of Saving Private Ryan. They do a one of it, literally it opens on this character's back as he's walking through this kind of battlefield, and there's people, slicing and dicing, and it's all in one shot, allegedly, it looks like one shot. And then, there's a barrage of artillery, and you're thinking, oh, great, this is going to be fantastic. And it's just, the base is just barely there. And it's also, and a lot, so it's very front heavy. There's not a lot of surround activity. I was actually really disappointed with the audio. Now, having said that, John watched it as well. And John and I, we were texting, I think you saw the text. Yeah. He thought the sound was not bad. He thought it was a bit better than me. But I think we both agree, needs Atmos, it needs bass, because it is very thin. And that's a real shame. There is another series coming, I'm told, of this. This is season 1. So hopefully they'll spend the money and give it a proper sound mix. But it was really, really good fun. So I do recommend, people see it if you're into this kind of thing. This is what I was saying, old school kung fu films. This is one of those. This is up your alley for sure. You haven't seen it, definitely make a beeline for it. Deej, I think you'll enjoy it. You'll get a kick out of it as well. It's a really easy watch, as I say. But like I said, just the audio just didn't do it for me.
How long are the episodes? Like 50 minutes?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, they vary slightly. So some are 45, some are a bit longer, but they just fly by. Yeah. And the main sort of villain in it, and you can see him to the left of that character there as we look at the screen with the longer hair and the big sort of sword on his shoulder. Him sword. There. He's awesome and a real nasty piece of work. So he just literally will walk through a village trying to get somewhere, and is just dispatching people left and right as he walks. He's just casually just like, have that, have that. You can die. You can do it. As he's walking. It's just like, wow, talk about someone you love to hate. So yeah, well worth seeing. It really is. Definitely worth picking up and having a look at. Again, as we said with Apple TV, it's free, as it were.
Yeah.
This is with your subscription. Yeah. So well worth seeing. Yeah. Very, very good. And messed up.
And messed up. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
just
good.
The way Steve likes
it. Oh yeah. So someone said in the chat about injury detail. Yeah. I mean, that's there's lots of cuts and stabbings.
It's graphic.
Yes, and you will see the aftermath of that. Yeah, you will see what a sword can do.
Yep.
So, yeah. Oof. But it's not worse than anything else you've seen in terms of Kill Bill, things like that. It's just it is. So it's not too much. Very good though.
Let's see. Yeah. It's, you'd think I would do this. I'd be smarter and do this ahead of time.
Yeah, no worries, Paul. Just thanks for clarifying. No, that's okay.
All right. Here we go. This.
oh, goodness me. Mr. Briggs, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Actually, in fairness, the reviews have been better of this, I think.
Well, give it a minute.
Okay, be interesting. Right. Of all the films to go and see,
it was available.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, wrong button.
Okay. There it is.
Heck, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In theaters now. Soon to be at home, probably. In theaters now. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Or now you wish you don't.
Yeah. It's sequel to Now You See Me, which is a movie I really, really enjoy. And that one, I remember when that first came out, I had a blast with it. Absolutely loved it. And this one here, I feel like story-wise, they tried to maybe recreate a little bit of that. I even liked the sequel. Not as much as the first, but I liked it. This one, even less. I felt that the acting, there was a lot of overacting. Like a lot of overacting. Like, it was just like, you were like, no, I could have acted that out better than that. And it's like, it just didn't, like, and these movies are supposed to be like the Ocean's movies. Like you're supposed to, at the end, to get a big wrap up and everything. And of course you do. And just like the other ones, they give you, a little wrap up at all along. They'll do a trick or whatever and be like, oh, this is, but I just felt like the exposition wasn't as, it was just too over the top. Like it was obvious. Like I felt like in the first one, they did a better job of making it part of the movie. And this one, it's like, because you know the formula, here it comes. Like, this is how we did this trick. Oh, cripes. And yeah, I wasn't all the way through the movie. I wasn't like thoroughly entertained. And then at the end, they wrap it up. And now I'm in a theater, right? Of course. And this is this is how bad this is. This is the highlight of the movie. It wasn't the movie. It was the old women sitting behind me explaining to each other what was the wrap up. Oh, that's that guy? Oh, that's them? Oh, yeah, but no, he'd been with this person. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Did you nod off? What the hell happened? What the hell happened? The only thing missing was like the names. Like, Mildred, I didn't know you didn't know that. Oh my God, Susie, how did you not see that?
Blanche.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the heck? And I had to laugh because I'm just like, well, you know who's gonna buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray now, just so they can figure it out. It's like, it was but yeah, it was let's just say a bit of a disappointment over, I was hoping something at least close to the second one. It was mildly entertaining at best, and then at the end, I can't say that the ending wasn't it did go up a little bit. Like I was like, oh, okay, there's a bit of a save, but it was just so downhill the whole way that I was like, okay. But the audio and video, I again saw this it wasn't in an X Plus, but they did a Trinov ad. So I don't know what they were using in this theater, if it was a Trinov system or something, but they had the Trinov trailer going with bing, bong, bong, dun, dun, all around. That was really nice. The sound for this movie in this particular theater was very nice. I thought the picture, even though it wasn't in the X Plus with the Barco projector, laser projector, the detail was really nice. It's especially when you're watching Magic and stuff on a big screen, and that's the other thing. It's not Magic. They're on a big screen. It's all tricks on the, it's CGI or whatever. So that kind of ruins everything. But there's some tricks in there that you were like, the black levels were good. Everything you could say. I mean, I will buy it because I like I have the other two. I want the collection. I'll watch it again at home. I think it will be a decent home theater movie. But I like, again, it couldn't be enhanced enough. And it was the reason I saw it. I wanted to see Sisu, but Sisu wasn't playing in X Plus either. And out of the two of them, I made the call to see this one in a subpar theater because it didn't need it as much, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Sisu 2 in a subpar theater because that's literally what the movie's about. It's like, so, and this week I haven't seen Wicked 2 yet, and all the big theaters are taken up by Wicked 2. So,
but fair enough.
So I wasn't able to see that. So
I like the first one. I seem to remember, and while you were talking, I've just checked. I have got that one on Blu-ray. Yeah. But I remember seeing the second one and thinking it was dreadful. I remember just thinking, well, this is gone, and I've got no interest in seeing this. I've only seen the sequel once, and do you know what? I'm not even 100% sure I watched it all the way through. I might have turned it off. It wasn't in theaters; it was at home, and Steve, I think I turned it off. Yeah. This
one was close to being the second movie I've ever walked out of.
Oh man! And like that.
Wow! Because I like the people, I like the actors, right? And it's like all of the people. Was it Jesse Eisenberg? You got
Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco.
Yeah, Franco. I like all of the actors. Like there was just so much like over the top, and I was like, okay. I don't know. So
okay. Just doing that. So Old School Kung Fu Film says, Steve, I'll check out Last Samurai Standard. Yeah, good man. You'll enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it. And then Paul Hurt says, I've just seen UK people. I've just seen View Cinemas have launched their premium screen offering View Epic. That's what it is called. Using
Yeah.
barcode laser promises HDR. Yes, Paul, one of those is very close to me. So that's in fact where I saw the movie we're going to talk about in a minute, but not in that screen. I've only got one screen that's got it, and this wasn't in that. But there we go.
Yeah.
So
All
anyway, right then, do you want to go on to that one? Do you want to do that one?
Yeah. That's why I pulled it
Okay.
up. Here we
Alrighty,
go.
let's do this. Okay. So this is SISU 2. Hey, Mr. Briggs.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, Mr. Briggs Senior. Yeah,
Big
yeah,
D.
Big D, the big D, the big D, double D. No, let's not go there. Right,
Yeah.
so so this then, Sisu 2, Road to Revenge. Oh, Deej. When you see it, you'll wish you would have seen this instead of now you see me. Now you wish you didn't. Because this,
Oh God.
this is awesome.
Is it?
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. This is 90 minutes of bug nuts, crazy awesomeness. And they've pushed it. This is more crazy than the last one. And I rewatched the last one this afternoon, in fact.
Yeah.
And that's all kinds of fun. But this just goes, you know how kind of Tom and Jerry and Ultraviolet the first one was?
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. This is Tom and Jerry, the Finnish version.
Oh God.
So, okay, so here we go. Now, it's very hard to find it here. This is why I'm not surprised that you couldn't find it in one of the theaters you wanted to see it in, because it's showing in really weird times.
Yeah.
In all the local theaters here, it's like there's one at 9 in the morning, and then there's one at 10 at night, or there's one at 5 p.m., and then there's one at midnight. It's really weird. I don't know what they've done here. I genuinely don't know what they've done. It's very odd.
It's
But
just coming
in
out
terms
at
of the
a
release
bad
strategy-
time. Like with everything
Yeah.
else coming out, it's like, where does this fit in? Right?
Yeah, quite. It's just so strange. I don't know what the strategy here is, but anyway, I managed to find one. So, it's great. It's very cool. So we pick up a couple of years after the last one. There is no sign of the gold, by the way, or any wealth that came from that. So that's all just kind of forgotten about, it seems. And our eponymous hero is
Your hippopotamus
on his
hero?
way.
What?
Yeah, hippopotamus hero. Yeah, hungry hippo. Is on his way back to his home, which we're told is in now occupied Russia, and literally packs his home up to take it back to what is now his Finland, now where he's supposed to be. And he then encounters some Russians. The Russians are the bad guys this time, not the Nazis anymore. And he encounters one particular Russian who has done him dirty and his family. And wouldn't you know it, there then becomes the Road to Revenge. Surprise, surprise.
That would be a great title.
Yeah, do you know what? Now that I think about it, someone let them know, quick. Give them a call. And it becomes like Fury Road. It is, and by the way, this is exactly like the first one, other than he has no dialogue in this. So in the first one, of course, he talks at the end. He does not speak at all in that entire movie. There is no dialogue whatsoever from him. Stephen Lang, who is the eponymous Russian, does have dialogue, but even then, that's not a lot. And so there is then a sort of chase, sort of revenge. It's split into 6 chapters again, like the first one. And it just goes bananas. And I don't want to say anything about it because I want you people to see it, other than to say, injury detail, people, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah. Well, the first one was pretty detailed in injuries.
There is blood and guts in this, like you won't believe, almost to the point of Passion of the Christ level of like violence and torture and honestly, there is one particular sequence where there is blood everywhere. But it's so much fun again, as in terms of kind of it's tongue in cheek. It's supposed to be so over the top. It's funny, and I had an absolute blast with it. Again, 90 minutes, lean and mean. There's no messing around in this. It is straight in. You know, it's like you get the voiceover like you do at the first one. You know, here we are. This is the year. This is what's happened, and go. And then that's it. And then just off it goes. Oh, it's great. Make a beeline for this, people. See it. If you haven't seen the first one, see that, because that's awesome. And then see this, because it's so cool. And it will be a home theater tour de force.
You think?
Like,
Yeah.
it's not even a
Well, the
thing.
first
Deej.
one
I don't
was-
even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was one of our discs of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
2022,
Oh, yeah.
whatever it was. This is a will push it again to a different level, and there are various, and I know it will because it did in the theater that I saw it in, which had a laser projector, but it wasn't a Barco, and it had Atmos, and you could tell. It'll be awesome, and the bass on this, for a couple of things that happen, should be room rearranging.
Nice.
I mean, there are some. I mean, like I said, there's so much I want to say, and I don't want to say any of it because I want people to see it. When you've seen it, DJ, we'll talk more about it. But it's great. And roll on a third one. I mean, we need this has got to be a trilogy. We can't just have two. We need more because it's awesome. I had an absolute blast. PF says, so Paul saying first one is only 5.1 on 4K disc. Yeah, not on Kaleidoscape. It's not.
Kaleidoscape has Atmos.
And not only is it 5.1 on the 4K disc, it's 5.1 Dolby True HD. It's not DTS HD. So the original one upmixes to Dolby Surround, not Neural X.
Yeah.
But it's still very, very good.
That's still, I mean, it's a decent upmix.
Having rewatched it earlier today, it's still awesome. Yeah. But this is well worth seeing and absolutely pushes it. You want a sequel, you want a sequel to do what this one does, which is it ups the ante and ups the crazy and just makes everything more absolutely crackers than the other one is. So it's great. Yeah, really enjoyed this. Well worth finding.
Jordan saying in the chat, he's saying my local showcase is only showing Sisu Road to Revenge 2 or 3 times a day. They've had to dedicate screens to Wicked for good, and Now You See Me 3 because they're getting far more people in, which is weird. That's what I was saying. It's like just a weird time for them to drop this because it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in with like the, over here with the Thanksgiving week coming up. Kids are going to be off for extended period of time. And it's like, so you got Wicked, you've got, I mean, even Now You See Me, that's, an oddity. That's where do you put that any time of year? But it's almost like, did they marketing wise, were they like, let's drop it with Wicked, and then like the dads can go to the movies, watch Sisu while they go see this or something? It's like that, because like it's just a weird. And again, you're not getting the best screenings. It's
Well, I wonder whether because I was looking at the timings, just thinking, man, this is so odd. Like I wasn't even sure I could see it, but I managed to squeeze it in, even with a really weird time. And there were like 2 other people in the whole cinema, and it was just dead. And you're thinking, well, I wondered if maybe it's we're just going to quickly push it out to theatrical stuff, so we can't say we can, and then just have it on home video.
Well, yeah, because they want to get the Oscar buzz, get that going. But it's eligible for the Academy, so they could take
for your consideration. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Talk to John, see what he thinks.
Best bloodletting.
It's weird.
It is. But don't let it put you off, people. It does not mean it's bad. It's the opposite of bad.
It might literally be like you just said, like they put it out to the theaters, and then in 2 weeks it'll be streaming and ready to go. Which would be great.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You'll love it.
I just had, as a matter of fact, what the heck was the movie? It was dropped. Didn't drop, but it showed up for pre-order today. Tron Ares on Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it's out on Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I think it is the 2nd. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's why it dropped. It dropped now, and it's and then I'll have it for next. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it drops on disc in the new year. I think it's like the 2nd of January, something like that. Okay. So we'll have it probably that week as well because it's Disney. But so I'll have to wait till the new year. But that's fair enough. I've still got a pile of stuff here to see. I still haven't seen F1.
You got to see that before.
No, man. Oh yeah. No, that's a definite.
Yeah. All right. Ready? This is my last one. So
okay, no worries.
All right. You ready?
Trying to see what it is.
You can't see it?
I can see it, but it's pixelated, so I can't tell what it is.
All right, hang on. This thing won't let me remove from studio. There we go.
Oh, 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 what a mediocre week.
Oh, hey, easy.
Hey,
That was harsh. That was harsh. So with this one here, we're talking Now You See Me, the original from what year was this one?
Oh, 2000 and
was
I'll
it?
tell you now. Yeah, something like that.
I forget. Yeah, it was
2009 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like over 10 years ago, obviously.
2000. No, 2013.
13.
Really?
Yeah.
According to IMDb. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That recently. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
No.
Gosh. There you go then.
Oh, yeah. So now you see, 2013. So, but yeah, I've had it because I was talking about Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I saw the trailer for that over the summer, and I pulled up. Now I have it on. I already had Now You See Me on Kaleidoscape, so I pulled that up. It's been sitting there. I have it 4K HDR, no Dolby Vision, but it has Dolby Atmos. And I've been wanting to see this, building up to the movie. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And so I went to the movies, saw Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and came home and then saw this. And I'm glad I saw it in that order. I think I would not have enjoyed the other one, the sequel, the third one, as much if I had just sat through this one, because this is the superior movie by far. It's like when you see it, it's like, oh my God, the charm of this, it all comes back to you. If you haven't seen this, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. It is like an Ocean's, one of the Ocean's movies, but they do a really good job of, as they say in the misdirection all the way through the movie, and it's a blast. And it's got a fun story. It's got a fun backstory to it about magic. I remember seeing it in the theater and being just so intrigued. That's probably why I did like the second one, because I just like the idea of this world that they're creating here. Going back to ancient Egypt, even, this is how far back the backstory goes for this stuff, which I thought was really cool. The acting in this is so much better. I mean, it's just, yeah. So most of you, I'm sure, have seen it. If you haven't, it's definitely worth taking in. And the home theater experience, I think, is good. I didn't think the 4K was. There was some grainy shots. There was some shots that the lighting didn't seem right. All of a sudden, like almost like a jump cut, and it was like you could tell the different. Just a little bit of inconsistency here and there, which I was a little disappointed with, to be honest with you. I was like, I hadn't seen it in a little while. And, this isn't my old system, but this is a good system. I'm sitting close to it. It's a good screen. It's like I could see a lot of detail. So when there are flaws, I see the flaws. And I'm like, wow, I don't remember that. And it is an Atmos track, but I wouldn't say that I was like, oh my God, I'm blown away. But I mean, they had some crowd scenes, at the end of the movie. There's like they're outside, big crowd, stuff like that. So it was atmospheric stuff, but really wasn't blown away by the Atmos track. Overall, I would say it's a fun home theater movie. The movie itself is good. The audio is good, and the video is good. So you're not really. It's not disappointing, but it's not an action movie either necessarily. It's more about paying attention to stuff, and you do get that on screen, and the acting, the jokes, the one-liners, the sarcasm, Woody Harrelson, hysterical, yeah. So, but yeah, and it holds up pretty good. So
yeah, I remember enjoying the first one. Like I said, it was, and I've got that on Blu-ray. But Jordan's saying that the first two are coming out on 4K discs in the UK. I wouldn't pick up either of those again. I don't need. I mean, I've got the Blu-ray. If I ever feel the need to watch the first one again, it's not one that I would pick up again personally. Yeah. As I said, first one good, second one abysmal from what I remember, and third one not for me. Now you see
No.
me. No, I don't.
No, I don't. There you go. There you go. So, but yeah, I did enjoy sitting. This one here, I sat through. I was just like, oh, it's fun. It is fun.
Snappy.
Yeah, it's definitely one that could be watched on the glasses, can be watched outside the theater. It is slightly enhanced by being in the theater, the big screen, the magic, and all of that. So, but yes. So, all right. I was lucky to get these in this week. So there we go. All right. What do you got? You've got a few here. So what would you like to do next?
Should we do a 90s twofer, Deej? Because it won't make much sense after this week. So we've got two there, two very different ones. We've got a Bond, and we've got a. There we go. Yeah, so we do that one, and then we'll do the other one as well, which is the one of the franchise. That's it. That's the other one. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the Bond one first. This is the order I watched them in. The same night.
We go. Wow. Look at you. Wish I had that kind of time.
Oh, man. All right. So this then is GoldenEye, James Bond. Any idea why I would have watched this and the other one this week, Deej?
No.
Okay. It is the 30th anniversary of this film this week.
Really?
And the other one, the 35th anniversary of it.
Oh my God.
I know. Both were released within a week of each other, 5 years apart. And I happened to see this on Twitter, and I just thought, you know what? I've got some time. And I've got them both on. This one I've got on Blu-ray in DTS HD 5.1, and the other one is in 4K with DTS HD 5.1. So GoldenEye. And this has a home theater relevance to me because this was one of the first movies I saw in Dolby Pro Logic 2 at a friend's house on a massive 21-inch TV, which he demoed for me as showing me what surround sound can be. And he showed me the helicopter theft sequence in the Monaco arena there, where he was like, listen, you can hear seagulls in the background. And if you listen really carefully, you sort of just about could. And so this was, surround sound. Look at, be all you can be. Look at the marvels of modern technology. And he had indoor plumbing. So, so this was one of the first films I see. Now, this is part of the Bond 50 collection that they released a while back. The sort of the yellow Blu-ray set, and this came as part of that. You can probably tell from there. Apologies for the awful picture, moving menus, and it wouldn't stop still long enough for me to get a half decent photo. So apologies for that. GoldenEye. Okay, so of course this one, famously, then this was the first Pierce Brosnan Bond movie after the License to Kill kind of killed the franchise for a while with Timothy Dalton, and we then get GoldenEye directed by Martin Campbell, of course, a Kiwi. Erstwhile director of The Mask of Zorro, Casino Royale, and of course Green Lantern. But anyway, we won't hold that against him. I know you do.
I couldn't wait for this movie when it came out in theaters because I wanted Pierce Brosnan so bad to be Bond in it because I love Remington Steele. He couldn't get out of that, and that's why Timothy Dalton ended up with getting the role and they did 2 movies with him.
Living Daylights and License to Kill.
And I saw both of them. They were fine, but it was when you knew, like, I think when the first one came out, we didn't know it was a placeholder. You didn't have the info like you can get today, but I think by the second one they were like, yep, once he's done with Remington Steele or whatever, he's out of it. Now we get
here it goes.
I couldn't wait. I love Pierce Brosnan, so yeah.
Well, he was really good at it, and certainly very different to what we just had. Interestingly, because I've been on IMDb again, which I really shouldn't do, but I have been. This was written with Dalton in mind. When they wrote it, they thought he was going to do it. It was only subsequently they retooled it when Pierce Brosnan was then available to do it. So they removed a lot of the hardline stuff. Because this is much more jokey. So you have much more humor in this than there were in the previous two. So so movie is the movie. You've got the GoldenEye satellite is capable of wiping out whole cities, and wouldn't you know it, the bad Ruskies are trying to wipe out London, as it turns out, and our eponymous 007, aided by one Sean Bean, another Game of Thrones alumni, playing 006, or is he? And then the story unfolds. Now, I have to admit, I mean, I do like the movie, but I enjoyed it way more this time. I'm pretty sure I have seen this Blu-ray, but I did enjoy it a lot more. It's very snappy, very witty, really well done. Some of the model work hasn't aged very well. You know, the miniature, some of it is just god awful, and there's a bit of CGI that's terrible as well. Of this satellite that literally you could get a toilet roll and put a bit of, you know, like a silver foil over it, or aluminum foil, you guys would call it.
Aluminium
and it would look more realistic. Yeah, exactly that. And it would look more realistic.
Tinfoil.
Tinfoil. Yeah, there you go. That's it. There we go. Silver foil, we sometimes call it here, but then that's fine. So yeah, you could literally you'd make it look more realistic if you just filmed it on your iPhone. Now it's just like it's awful. But I had forgotten just how good the stunt work is in this. You know, that the tank chase sequence is absolutely awesome. The opening dam thing, which of course they did do for real. You know, some poor sod jumped off this dam. You know, it's like one of the highest static line jumps ever done at that time. You know, all that stuff is really, really good, and you know, the action is good, and the story rips along with, you know, Robbie Coltrane's really good in it. Again, Pierce Brosnan's great. We get of course, Judi Dench for the first time in this, and you know, and Desmond Llewellyn as Q and all that. I mean, it was really good fun, and that's before we get to Xenia on the top, of course, Famke Janssen, and all that stuff. Although I think that goes a bit far for a Bond movie. They were pushing, I suspect, what you could show on screen at that time with some of this. But
really,
anyway,
I didn't know that.
She you know, goes quite far, and you know, goes all the way, several times. So the film was a lot of fun, and I really did enjoy it. And again, Sean Bean's great, you know. As well, you know, he's good. So then we get the video and the audio. Now the video is actually decent. It is a Blu-ray. It is a movie from the 90s, so there is some softness, but overall it looks really good. And I had forgotten just how good the cinematography is of some of this. You know, the opening shots of the dam are great. There's some lovely sort of dusk shots on beaches, while, you know, where Bond is talking to his latest squeeze. And the sun's going down, and it looks beautiful. Yeah, latest squeeze. And it looks really nice. And in fact, I even checked as it was on that this wasn't done by Roger Deakins, because at times it looked absolutely amazing, but it's not. So another cinematographer. So it looks really, really good. It's detailed when it needs to be. I mean, it's not the best of the Blu-rays. I mean, there are 1080p Blu-rays out there that are better than this, but it's still very, very good. And then the sound, though, was very nice. So for obviously upmixed to Neural X, it sounds great at times. There are sequences where you've got explosions which roll towards the camera and then go up and over, and then you can hear them running into the distance, which is quite a fun thing on a movie this old. So that looked really cool, and that was really nice and sounded great. You know, the gunshots for a 90s movie were decent. And the music, of course, when the Bond theme kicks in, is just huge and wide, and it's great. So I was very, very pleased with this as just a kind of an on a whim. Let's just give it a watch, you know, because it is the 30th anniversary. You know,
didn't I do it like a year ago? I think.
Did you do this one?
Yeah, I did that. I have it on Kaleidoscape in 4K. Yeah. It's 4K SDR for some reason.
Okay, right.
With the you know, DTS 5.1 master audio. But
okay. Oh, cool.
I remember because it same thing. It's like I don't know if they got upgraded on Kaleidoscape to 4K or something like that. But this was one of my favorites because it is the first Pierce Brosnan one, and it's like same thing. I was like, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It is a good transfer. It is. I really enjoyed it, and some of the explosions I remember, the bass, the rumbles. It's a really good mix. Yeah, and it gave birth to one of the greatest video games of all time, of course. That we all spent most of the 90s playing. So realistic.
Quite. Oh man, what a game! But yeah, so really very, very cool. I had a lot of fun revisiting this. So this was the first one, and then I rolled on to a movie that is 35 years old last week.
All right,
that is another sequel.
Let me see if I can. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, this, ladies and gents, is Predator 2. Oh.
I haven't seen this in forever.
Oh, do yourself a favor, Deej. Fix that.
Fix that.
Fix that. So again, apologies, terrible image. Again, movie menus. This was as good as I could
It's
get.
actually pretty good.
Oh man, yeah, I
You don't
prefer the
think?
sharpness of it. No, it looks all really blurry and kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I was annoyed at the image, but I could not get a better one, and boy did I try.
It's artistic.
Well, there you go. That'll do then. Sold. It was
Kind
my
of
intention
blends with
all
our
along.
background here, though.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's a little bit too blue.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so Predator 2, man, and I've got history with this movie. I mean, I remember it would have been 1991. Now, it came out in the US in 1990. I think it hit, I was in Spain, it was 91. It was an August, it was boiling hot day. I was in a place called Almeria, which is a city, long story, but I was there on my own this particular day. And I saw that this was out, and in Spanish, it was Depredador 2. And at that time, my Spanish wasn't great. It was all right, but it wasn't great. But I, as a huge fan of the first Predator, I saw this was available to watch. It was boiling hot, and this was air conditioned. And I thought, I'll go in. I won't know what they're talking about, but I won't care because it's Predator 2. And so in I went, and I don't think you do need to necessarily know what everyone's talking about to enjoy this film. And I did then, and I do now, but now I know what they're on about. And I didn't play it in Spanish just for their old time's sake. I did watch it in English. This film's great. I mean, it's so good. It's not there with my Terminator 1, Terminator 2, Aliens in terms of which one I prefer, or Crocodile Dundee 2, see last week. The first one is definitely better, but I really, really, really like this movie. I love how they do this film. It is so good. The story is we now have Predator 10 years on, set in, Deej, the futuristic world of 1997.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's when the world ends, according to Terminator 2.
There you go,
So,
Judgment Day. Well, there we go.
Judgment
Not before this
Day.
happens.
Yep.
So, August 29th, 1997. Yeah. 3 billion humans' lives ended.
It's ended.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, that's a totally different franchise.
Cyberdyne.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Miles Dyson, you son of a. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what we have then is this just, it's awesome. So Predator's now in Los Angeles. It's the hottest year on record. There's been a massive heat wave attracting the Predator, who finds himself in amongst the sort of drug dealers that are going on, who are all very heavily armed, and so the Predator is drawn to that conflict. And then you have Danny Glover as one of the sort of the hard-boiled detective who is not too old for this stuff in this, and he has all his team there, including Bill Paxton, who of course then has been in both Terminator, Alien, and Predator. So he is in this, and you get then kind of much action ensues. And what this film does is it massively expands the Predator lore. So you get ultra cool weaponry, you get different clans of Predator, you get all this cool stuff, and ultra violence, and Gary Busey, who's the craziest thing in the film. So it's awesome. Yeah, he's off his rocker in this. He really is. Although interestingly, I didn't realize, again, IMDb, that he'd had an accident. He'd had a motorbike accident, a really serious one, and he'd had brain damage. And as a result, and since then, and this is one of the first films he'd done after that.
Oh wow!
So actually, there's a reason why his personality may well have changed. So in fairness, that explains a lot.
Bumped
So
his head.
proper job. Yeah, he really did hurt himself. Really enjoyed it. I love this film, like I said, and I had such a good time. It's in 185, so it fills the screen, and it transported me back to those heady days of 1991, and I had a great time with it. I've seen this film many times, but that was great. Now the audio video. So video. Now this is a Blu-ray. Sorry, 4K disc. Sorry, this was part of the Predator trilogy set they released a while back. So you had obviously the first Predator in 4K, this one, and then Predators.
Yeah.
So this is 4K DTS HD 5.1, and it does look good. It is of its time, so it's not always razor sharp, but at times it is, because everyone in it, because it's supposed to be really hot, everyone's got this sheen of sweat on them, and so whenever you get close-ups, and there's lots of them, you can see every little bead of sweat. So lots of good detail. Colors are really nice. The HDR is barely noticeable, really, because it's of its time. They've not done a lot of remastering work on it, but it's the best it's ever looked, and it's still all kinds of fun. What is interesting is the extra detail does give away some of the back in the 80s and the 90s when they used to blow up cars, because of course there was no CG, so they had to do it for real.
Right.
You'll notice that all the bits of the car that were designed to explode all had to have wires attached to them. So the idea being when they exploded, they didn't just go, for a 3-block radius. And you can see the wires really clearly now. So when it goes, every explosion's got the wires on all the different bits. So you can see that it wasn't just going to spread everywhere. So that's a bit more noticeable now. But yeah, no, it looks good within the confines of the movie. The audio is very, very painfully 90s. So it again, actually, did you know what? It did remind me a bit of what was the movie we were talking about? Oh, The Running Man. It did remind me a bit of that in terms of it's like every speaker all the time. It's not as crazy as The Running Man, but it is a bit like that. There's not a lot of discrete effects. It is mainly, just blaring in all the speakers.
Yeah.
Which for a movie as crazy as this is fine, is what you want. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. So I had a great time revisiting this as well. And as I said, I did GoldenEye and then literally straight into Predator 2. And it was a very fun evening in Cinema George, let me tell you. I came out, wanting to listen to Criss Cross and, wear my jeans backwards and, all this kind of stuff. And
why would you wear your jeans backwards?
That's what they did. Criss Cross did in the 90s.
Did they?
One of the bands famously wore their jeans backwards. Yeah, don't ask. That they did. So I felt very 90s leaving the cinema. Yeah. So, yeah, it was great. Very cool way to spend an evening. You could do worse, people. So if you want to repeat that, feel free.
I want to check this out because I think it sounds. I really like the original. I like the not the movie itself, but I mean, I remember I haven't seen that since I reviewed it. I think, and I was blown away by the 4K. The HDR I thought was great. Remember the depth of field you got because of the the jungle and the humidity and everything that really shone through. And then also I thought the audio in that was fantastic as well. So
yeah, but that's been tinkered with quite a bit. You've got an Atmos track on that. Yeah. This is they haven't tinkered with the audio on this very much at all. So it is upmixed to Neural X, as we would.
Yeah.
So, but it is more akin to The Running Man than it is the first Predator film. So they've tinkered with that endlessly. Bear in mind, there's been a 3D version of that film. There's been different cuts, different audio, different tracks, all that stuff. So that's more special edition than original. Whereas this is clearly the original.
Yeah.
But that's no bad thing for the kind of movie it is. And I do recommend it. It's great. And if you haven't seen it for a long, long time,
I haven't seen it in a long time because I remember seeing it in the theater and I didn't like it.
Oh man!
Yeah, I was
because it wasn't in Spanish.
I loved I loved the first one, and I was like, I remember there's like a subway scene, and I'm like, what the heck? I was like, no, because you know what I mean. Like it's not that it has to be in the jungle, but I just thought it was like, and then you got Danny Glover, who is, I'm like, it's not Lethal Weapon. I'm like, what are we doing here? It's like, I don't know. I was just taken out of the whole thing. So I'm going to have to give it another shot because.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's great.
Because I've heard a lot of people rave about it. They're like, oh, it's a really good sequel. But I'm like, all right. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you do have Maria Conchita Alonso in this, and she is dreadful in it, same as she is in The Running Man. I mean, there's a woman who respectfully can't act her way out of a paper bag. And so every line just is like clunk. Is all you hear when she just tries, just like clunk. It's like, oh my goodness. So she is definitely the weak point of the movie. But like I said, it's so much fun. And of course, so you didn't get Prey. We can spoil a little bit. It's been around a while. So you didn't get the thing about the gun at the end of Prey when the Predator gives her the gun. The old flintlock pistol. That's in here. That's in Predator 2 as well.
Yeah.
Danny Glover. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. So you remember that.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Okay.
I got it. I just because like I am so into the franchise, I understand that, but I'm just like this isn't one that I was just like, oh, okay. You know, I just remember being like, and every time it's brought up over the years, in my head I've always just been like, yeah, I didn't like that one. Okay,
Oh,
smile.
revisit these.
Yeah, I will.
Revisit.
I will.
Yeah, I think you'll be. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, it is crazy.
I was a young kid. What did I know? It's
Well, hey, man, so
20
was I.
when it came out. It came out here in 90, so I saw it in 1990. So
Yeah.
what did I know?
No, man.
No
I mean,
Arnold, no jungle.
No, it was the
I was
urban
lost.
jungle, you see.
Huh?
That's the urban jungle. That's the
There you
thing.
go.
That's
There
the
you go.
gag. You know,
Okay.
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So, all right.
Mm.
All righty then. There's another week down.
Oh man, some great stuff this week. That really good stuff this week. Mm.
Yeah, crazy. You know what next week is, right?
December, yes.
Yeah. We're doing the
Mhm.
drawings next week.
Yes. Oh, actually, do you know what? Paul Frederick mentioned that because he's not going to be here next week, and said, "How's that draw going to go?" Do you want to just remind them, Deej, how that's? Is it 24 hours to then
Yeah.
pick after you've been chosen?
Yeah, so it's going to be, I'll do the drawing live so everybody sees it. But it's, but then it'll be 24 hours for the first pick. As soon as that person picks, I will email the second person, let them know you're on deck, and here you go. And then we'll go from there. But it doesn't have to be done during the show. It's not like, oh, you're not here, too bad. No, I'm good. And it's 24 hours. So if you're in, and I'm gonna working on the spreadsheet. I'm probably gonna try to give out the numbers, everybody's numbers, so that when we do call them out, people will know the number and be like, okay, we're calling this number, blah blah blah. So I'll let everybody know, email everybody. So, but yeah. So please though, get the donations in. We came out gangbusters and it kind of slowed down through the month. So if you can, just, any amount will do, but there's, if you're looking to win or something, or even if you don't want to win, it's, there's many, it's a great cause, Movember, first and foremost, men's health in every aspect now, really hit home this month in particular for us. So if you could, the link is in the show notes. The link for Movember, it takes you right to Ryan's page. Give a donation. We've had people this month, Paul, PF Productions in the chat here. He upped his Patreon chat. Appreciate it. He donated as well, so he's in there. But he upped it. He was already a patron and he upped that. So thank you very much, Paul. Appreciate that. It's just, please, we're trying to get that number up. I saw a couple of people have emailed me, said, oh, I saw that Ryan got to his 2,000 goal, but I wanted to give a little more. It was like, well, that was his goal. That's his modest goal that he tries, but I'm trying to get him over like 5, because we hit over 5 last year. He hit over 5, I should say. So I'm trying to get there. And there is a big push at the end of the month. So a lot of people put it off. And I understand that. I do the same thing. I did it every year. Before I had a show, I used to donate to him as well. So, but yes, please get them in, get me the receipts. We'll get you into the raffle. So great prizes. Like I said, Kaleidoscape M, trip to Cedia, the Ara's bookshelf speakers, SVS SB 1000, and Paul Hertz custom designed Indiana Jones package. So Indiana Jones 5 movies. It's the 4-movie box set. He redesigns it, includes the 5th movie. So really cool there. And
is he going to spell it the dial of density though? That's what we really want to know.
Yeah.
That'll be the ultimate in joke.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be so funny. People be like, and then you'd have that one-off that'd be like, oh, look, it's a typo. No, that's not a typo. That'd be great. Poor Paul's like, oh, Christ, I got to read.
I've just finished it.
Exactly. Last year, we asked him to put our logo in there. This year, it's like we're redoing the writing on it. Poor
now imagine
guy.
India's a snake. No.
Oh. There he is.
Yeah, oh, shit.
I should. There you go. So, but yeah. So see if anyone, see if we all will.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, yep, absolutely. So everybody that's already donated, thank you very much. If you haven't, I appreciate, you have it till the end of November. So midnight of, what is it? November. How many?
So it's Sunday until
30
Sunday. At
Sunday
midnight.
night. So there you go. Get them in, email me, and then we'll be doing the drawing Tuesday, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern time next Tuesday on the show. So we'll have that and some movies too. We'll talk about, but that's going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to see who wins and everything, and who's going to Cedia, and yeah, should be a good time. Who I'm rooming with.
Yes. Oh, yes. Making sure good hygienic habits.
Yeah. So good night. So all right, let's get Steve out of here. He's got to get to bed. I've got to get back to work. Thanksgiving coming up, and we're making turkeys. So so yeah.
I hope that's not a euphemism, Deej.
No, not at all. So nope. We're the girls at the grill, they do turkeys, and they got like 10 orders for turkey dinners, 10 full turkey dinners. So you got to cook all the turkey. 20 orders. Sorry, 20 orders of turkeys. So that's what we've been doing all day. Getting, like, we don't got enough gravy. Literally,
You've been plucking all day, have you? I'll be careful how I say it.
Nope, chopping and dicing and doing. What else did I do? Oh, moving the turkeys from the oven to here, because they're freaking heavy.
They're big birds. They're big birds.
Big birds, Snuffleupagus, Oscar the Grouch, all in the thing. So, all right, everybody, have a great. Again, donate in the chat. Thanks to all the patrons. But yes, please donate. Movember, links in the chat, links in the show notes, all that good stuff. Thanks to everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. We will be back next week with the drawing. Until then, you know what you got to do.
Go push play.
What he said.
That's right. Hey, Fred. This has been a Hey Fred production with theme music by Jeff Bernhardt and Throne Vault Productions.